Hello, and welcome to another Crack-a-Pack. Today, I will be opening and reading every single card inside a Phyrexia All Will Be One draft booster. Then, making a pack one, pick one, as though I were in a draft. I'll be including timestamps below if you would like to skip ahead to see the entire pack contents and my pick. But otherwise, let's get cozy and appreciate every single card in this pack. Rustvine Cultivator. Green for a 1/2 creature, Phyrexian Elf Druid, common. Tap, put an oil counter on Rustvine Cultivator. Tap, remove an oil counter from Rustvine Cultivator. Untap target land. All elves aspire to be part of nature. Only Phyrexia can truly grant that wish. Glissa, Sunslayer. Bladegraft, Aspirant. 2 red for a 2/3 creature, Phyrexian Warrior, common. Menace. Equipment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Activated abilities of equipment you control that target Bladegraft Aspirant cost 1 less to activate. To dance to the music of Jewix, leap like the flickering flame, and hit like the hammer. We have a Bone Picker Scourge in the Ichor treatment. 2 black for a 2/2 creature, Phyrexian Imp, common. Flying. Corrupted. As long as an opponent has 3 or more poison counters, Bonepicker Scourge has Death Touch and Lifelink. Even the most insignificant creature can be perfected. Axiom Engraver. 1 red for a 1/3 creature, Phyrexian Wizard, common. Axiom Engraver enters the battlefield with 2 oil counters on it. Tap, remove an oil counter from Axiom Engraver. Discard a card, draw a card. I will not rest until the truth of Phyrexia is inscribed across the multiverse. Mandible Justiciar. 1 white for a 2/1 artifact creature, Phyrexian Cleric, Common. Lifelink. Whenever another artifact enters the battlefield under your control, Mandible Justiciar gets +1/+1 until end of turn. While one mouth feeds, the other chatters mindless paeans of Elish Norn's glory. Whisper of the Dross. Black for an instant. Common. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Proliferate. Live or die. You serve the Steel Thanes now. Meldweb Curator. 3 blue for a 3/4 creature. Phyrexian Wizard. Common. When Meldweb Curator enters the battlefield, put up to 1 target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard on top of your library. Imagine a giant room, like a library, except instead of books, it's filled with body parts. Kara Vrist, Resistance Spymaster. Surgical Skull Bomb. 1 for an artifact. Common. 1. Sacrifice Surgical Skull Bomb. Draw a card. 2 blue. Sacrifice Surgical Skull Bomb. Return target creature card to its owner's hand. Draw a card. Activate only as a sorcery. It crackles with the intellect of a twisted genius. Ichor Synthesizer. 1 blue for a 1/3 creature. Phyrexian Wizard. Common. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put an oil counter on Ichor Synthesizer. As long as Ichor Synthesizer has 4 or more oil counters on it, it gets +2/+0 and can't be blocked. I've isolated the chirality of the glistening oil, so there will be no wasted precursors. Canker Bloom. 1 green for a 3/2 creature. Phyrexian Fungus. Uncommon. 1. Sacrifice Canker Bloom. Choose 1. Destroy target artifact. Destroy target enchantment. Proliferate. Charforger. 1 black red for a 2/3 creature, Phyrexian beast, uncommon. When Charforger enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 red Phyrexian goblin creature token. Whenever another creature or artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put an oil counter on Charforger. Remove 3 oil counters from Charforger. Exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Tainted Observer. 1 green-blue for a 2/3 creature, Phyrexian bird, uncommon. Flying, toxic 1. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 2. If you do, proliferate. The rare today is Black Sun's Twilight. X black for an instant, rare. Up to 1 target creature gets -X/-X until end of turn. If X is 5 or more, return a creature card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Where once there was complacence, Sheldred brought ambition, and soon the will of Yawgmoth reigned. Monument Inscription. We have a foil Chittering Skitterling, 2 black for a 1/4 creature, Phyrexian rat, uncommon. Corrupted. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. Draw a card. Activate only if an opponent has 3 or more poison counters, and only once each turn. What cannot be remade will be unmade, 1 scrap at a time. We have an island, and a Phyrexian goblin token, and a poison counter. Alright, so here is our pack. I'm actually interested in quite a few cards here. To start, I'm not particularly interested in any of the blue cards, so I'm going to go ahead and pull those out. The only white card that we have is this Mandible Justiciar. And although I am interested in it, I think this pack has some better options. Although, if we did take it, we could immediately start signaling to our neighbors that white is not open. With white being such a strong color in this format, I think it could be beneficial to essentially plant our flag in white right away and make sure that we're cutting white off for anyone after us. So that is an interesting opportunity that this card actually does present us. However, we do also know that white is probably going to be in high demand. And if anyone to our right tries to cut us, then we're just left picking up their leftovers, essentially. So that's something to think about, but I don't know if that's the route that we're going to take right now. I also don't know that this card is necessarily strong enough to commit to white right away like that. Bonepicker Scourge is fine, but probably not a very exciting first pick. I feel the same about Axiom Engraver. Oh, and definitely Bladecraft Aspirant. Charforger is definitely a consideration for me. I might even take it and almost pretend that it's just a red card. I could see maybe trying to go into green-red and then just splash the one black for this. Unless some of these decent black cards come back. Chittering Skitterling, maybe not that exciting. I do really like Whisper of the Dross. And then Black Sun's Twilight is sort of a scalable version of that, although it doesn't proliferate. I don't feel very strongly about Rustvine Cultivator. Cankerbloom, though, I really do like. Like, we have two good pieces of a proliferate deck right here. And Charforger kind of goes with that as well. I'm pretty tempted to take the Black Sun's Twilight, though. I could see this being good pretty much any time. Whether you just get rid of a really small creature, especially if there's one that has Toxic that's kind of giving you grief, or scale it up later on and get rid of a really large creature. I am pretty wary of getting blown out with this, though. Like, if you max out and try to get a really big creature and they just have a Tyvar's Stand, or I don't know if there's any other tricks that give hexproof, but that would be pretty disappointing. It does also get back a creature. You can pay as much into X as you want, regardless of whatever the creature's toughness is. I don't know. I think I'd be happy with any of these, but I think I'm gonna go with the Black Sun's Twilight. Let me know what you would pick here and whether we're aligned on Black Sun's Twilight. What do you think about potentially just cutting white here? Or is there another card entirely that you would be taking instead? Let me know. But let's go ahead and make our pick, shuffle up the remaining cards, and lay them out. there we have it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I mentioned, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know which card you would have taken here. And of course, please subscribe if you haven't already, and join me back here every Monday and Friday for new Magic the Gathering ASMR videos. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.